Guys, how you guys doing? It is Arne back with another video, and today we're gonna take a look at the MapleStory Assemble showcase recap over here, everybody. As insane showcase over here is an entire summary of what is going on in this update, right? As you can see over here, this is the entire lineup. Look at all this contents over here, right? We got a new job, we got the new skill called Ascent Skill, and we got the new boss. Okay, I'm just gonna quick summary over here. Alright, okay, June 19, there will be a new job which is called Land. Okay, this is new job, new Anima Warrior, absolutely amazing. Unified cash shop over here. That means you don't need Lady Bear anymore. You can transfer all your cash items to any characters that you want. A lot of quality of life changes. We'll take a look at that in a bit, and there will be a Genesis mission pass over here, which is absolutely insane pass. Okay, we're gonna take a look at it as well, and there will be the skill core, a brand new skill core for 6th job, everybody. It's not the origin skill, it's called the Ascent Skill over here. Alright, and there will be test period on these 2 dates. Okay, we'll take a look at that in a bit. Official will be coming on July 17, and as well as the brand new boss over here, right, which is the first Adversary. This new boss will be coming on August 14. It drops a brand new medal, which is you'll be able to flame it, and there's an exception enhancement. Take a look at that in a bit, and a lot of events over here, right? New job events, challenge over season 2. We got burning over here, which is burning beyond 1+1 to level 270, which is absolutely amazing. Hyper burning is still here, right? That's gonna be item burning, and there's gonna be a new event over here. We're gonna take a look at all that in this video. Timestamps in the description to skip to that specific part, everybody. Alright, first things first. Now let's take a look at the new job Len. Len over here, as you can see, this is the brand new weapon, okay, and as well as a new secondary. She is a warrior, don't worry, alright, it's a strength warrior over here. And with her link skill, I'm gonna show you a link skill, this one. So it reduced damage by 4%, including HP percentage damages, okay. And you can see her Union over here adds movement speed plus 10. Okay, it's a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 over there. So as you can see, right, this is a super amazing job. And you can see the burst over here. She's a very burst type job, right, and very easy to play. Yeah, it's super easy to play. Look at our origin, is absolutely amazing. This is the brand new job. Links in the description to actually check out her first to 6th job skills over there, including the new Ascent Skill. Okay, have all that, and I will be uploading more videos, bossing and mobbing as well. Links in the description if you want to head to that specific part, to head over to the specific videos, everybody. Alright, now moving on the next one, everybody. Now let's take a look at the second update, the Ascent Skill over here. A brand new skill call for the 6th job, everybody. So the first skill call is actually the origin skill. The second skill call is the Ascent Skill over here, everybody. And this Ascent Skill is very insanely special. Okay, so you can only use it 3 times in the boss fight, okay, and that's no cooldown, so you can basically spam all 3 times, alright, directly. And because this is also an iframe, so you want to strategize on how to use it. Is either you spam it 3 times for extra damage because it has an insane damage, or you can use it as an iframe skill. And do take note, you can use this skill anytime you want, okay, because their damage is actually not affected by any percentage damage, like those final damage, ring of restraint, con, all that is not affected. So basically you are doing your pure damage only, so you don't need to worry that you need to use this skill during a burst, or you need to use this skill during the bind. No, don't worry, you can just pop it anytime you want. Do note, 3 times in the entire boss fight without cooldown. Okay, it's actually super insane, and see how it actually works in the boss fight as well. And the visual is just absolutely amazing over here, everybody. Okay, now if you want to learn more about the effects and everything, links in the description below to actually go to the specific video to actually watch this video over here to check out all the effects. Okay, alright, now let's take a look at the third update, the new boss first Adversary, everybody. Yes, this is gonna be insane. This new boss, look how lit it is, everybody. It's a level 270 boss. It's an Odium, okay. You can only party out for 3 players and below, alright. Yeah, and this is basically the modes over here. We got easy, normal, hard, and extreme mode. Okay, so easy mode is between easy Carlos and hard Saren. Normal mode is between normal Carlos and extreme loaders, or Su. We got the hard mode is between normal Baldrix and hard Carling. We got the extreme mode is between hard Baldrix and extreme Carling, everybody. Alright, and you might be wondering, what does it drop over here, everybody? It drops a fancy-ass medal over here, right? This medal is a level 250 medal. It drops only hard mode and above. Okay, it's a very nice animated medal. You can see the effects over there, right? It's an animated medal. All stat plus 10. Max HP MP plus 500. Weapon attack, magic attack plus 10. And a burst damage of 10%. Alright, when you drop it, it's actually tradable, but after you equip it, it will not be tradable. And you can flame this medal. This is the first flammable medal over here, level 250, yeah? Imagine level 250 flame is gonna be insane. And it goes in together with the Brilliance boss set over here. All stat plus 20, max HP plus 500, weapon attack, magic attack plus 20, and a IED of 15%. And it's gonna be very, very difficult to drop. And for extreme mode, we'll be dropping the exceptional enhancement over here. Yeah, extreme mode will drop the extra exceptional enhancement. This is gonna be super difficult to get, right? It's absolutely amazing. Can't wait to see this boss in the test server, right? This will come in the third update, the first adversary. Alright, now let's take a look at the quality of life changes over here, everybody. So, first of all, the new content over here, which will be the Treasure Hunter. This will be replacing Bounty Hunter and Flame Wolf, Especia, all that will be replacing all of those, okay? Basically, it will be summoned in as a box, okay? You just have to hit the box and loot the gem. That's it. You don't need to go into portals or anything. This will be able to appear 10 times per day. Alright, on a specific character. Do take note, yeah, there's a cap of 10 times per day. Okay, and there will be a different grade of boxes. There will be like rare, epic, unique, and legendary boxes. Alright, now a brand new rune, Rune of Blessing. This is a new rune over here, gives 3x EXP. So normal rune is extra 100%. This extra 200%. So basically 300% EXP, as you can see. It's insane, my guy. Alright, and this rune, you can see that once you summon it, it attacks the almost entire map. It's crazy stuff. So how do you basically spawn this rune is that you use 4 normal runes, alright, and then the 5th rune over here will be able to spawn this rune, right? This is actually going to be absolutely amazing rune over here, okay? So see, look at that. Look at that, it's 430% over here, alright? And I'm going to spawn that rune. It's going to be able to hit 700 over there, my guy. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Look at the EXP. Woo, 730. Crazy shit going on, my guy. Absolutely amazing. So with the deletion of the polo and free-to portals, right, you might be wondering, wait, are we gonna get back the monster collection? Yes, you can actually get the monster collection of all the eagles and all the other rest of the flame wolf and everything will be available here. You can buy it 5 times per week per world. Okay, then there's a chance of getting this at a 9.5% all the way to the Flame Wolf one. The totems over there is like Stormwind is 6%, and then we got the Flame Wolf is 4% over there. So you can buy it from the Monster Park. We're using the Monster Park coins. Okay, don't worry, it's still available over here, although the content has been deleted. Okay, and since with your Monster Park, there's a Monster Park expansion over here. We got Cernium, Hotel Arcus, and Odium, everybody. Now let's take a look at the EXP over here. Look at this, 37 bill EXP for Cernium. Woo. Absolutely amazing. Hotel Arcus is 44 billion. Woo. And finally, Odium is 52 billion, everybody. This is some insane EXP. And also, the first box will actually give you more coins right now. Right, extra coins right now for the boxes. So they actually increase it so you can get more coins when you open up the boxes. You can see that's like giving you extra additional 20 coins, right, for the daily clear for the first time of the day. Now let's take a look at the buff sequence system. This is skill 1, now this is the buff one. Yes, as you can see. So there's all this buffs over here that is in your inventory. You can use guild skills. You can also use union as well. You can set up the buff layout over here, maximum of 5, and skill sequence name over here. You can rename the buff sequence name. You can rename to anyone you want. This is for grinding, for example. You can put it here. You can select whichever buffs that I want. Okay, you can just select whichever buffs that you want to actually put in, and you just go. That's it. That's all you need. You just save it down, okay? And then you just tap on it. Okay, you can see this. You can tap on it. You will use all the buffs instantly. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. And let's just say you accidentally tap it again, it will just ask you to confirm that whether you want to reuse all the buff before it expires, which is actually really good. Really good. You can put 30 consumable items over there, which is insane, bro. It is insanely good, okay? Alright, now let's take a look at cooldown reset when entering the boss. Let's just say I'm gonna pop all my skills away, accidentally press my origin. I don't need to wait for 6 minutes, okay? I don't have my gauge, I don't need to charge it up. Okay, I see all I use over here, all these skills over here. I'm gonna go into the normal mode and see all these skills are still in cooldown, yeah? Alright, I'm gonna go into the boss. It's gonna reset automatically for me. Okay, you're gonna reset all the skills, but don't worry, all your use buff over there when you're outside, it will still remains. Okay, just the skill will be reset. And you go in, as you can see, you use origin over here, and I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied, I can exit. I can just leave the party, exit, and I can retry again with no cooldown. But do take note, after you exit the boss, the cooldown will restore to the time where before you enter. Right, you see? Yeah, it will still be the same as when you enter. Okay, then you enter, you can see it will automatically reset, charge the gauge up for you. And you can do the boss again and all this. Me over here as well, alright? This dummy over here, you'll be able to basically charge up or anything, or you have a dummy over here. Okay, now the quality of life we have been waiting for. The job story skip feature, everybody. Let's just say I'm gonna create a character over here, alright? I'm gonna create a character, select everything over here. And then when I go in, you can choose to skip to level 30 directly and complete second job directly, or you can go into the normal route. Let's just say I'm gonna skip it. Alright, and I can choose whichever character jobs I want. This is Explorer, so I want to choose, for example, Warrior over here. But when you just go into this screen, you cannot exit. I don't know why. It's like, I want to choose another character, it's not allowing me to do so. Like, what the hell? Hopefully they change it. But you can choose any jobs you want. For example, I choose Dark Knight. You can skip to level 30 directly, or you can just digest a summary of the content. You don't need to do anything. The summary is like 3 minutes only. It's a very short one. Let's say I want to choose to skip. I'm just go in directly. That's it. I'm level 30. I got second job. Alright, you can see all of this are being added to me already. Alright, I'm done. That's it. I just need to up my skills and I'm done. Super easy story. So I choose digest. Alright, for example, I'm choosing Night Lord. I'm the digest story. This is basically the story. It's gonna be a 3 minutes long story. Once you complete it, you just read through the story. That's it. And then you come back into the map over here. It gives you level 30 directly as well. Okay, so that's the two options over here. Skip entirely or just go through the summary. And there's also a new automatic assignment of AP, right? If you toggle it off, then you have to do it manually. But if you toggle it on, you can automatically distribute. Example, I level up. Look at that. I don't need to click on the button anymore. It automatically distributed for you over here. Okay, so it's just super convenient, super good. Alright, and for Xenon, alright, that group, it cannot be used if your strength, dex, or luck is less than 330. Yeah, that actually has a restriction over that. Okay, but the rest of it, you can just automatically apply it, which is super amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, the next one. This is a unification of weekly contents over here, everybody. So all the weekly contents will be resetting on Thursday. Alright, so all the weekly contents over here, and as well as dojo, as well as your seed, union shop, everything will be resetting on Thursday. Okay, everything, do take note, reset on Thursday. That's it. That's still reset over there. And now, next one, changes to Black Mage entry. So last time, remember, you need the ETC, right? For talk to this NPC, exchange with Flame of Desires, hunt from all this over here, the bosses and dailies. Don't need it anymore. Alright, no more Flame of Desires, no more ETC. Directly go into the boss without an ETC. Okay, last time you got like, oh, hey, you didn't get the ETC. No need, no ETC. Directly go in. That's it, right? Directly you can enter the boss directly. No need to worry about, oh, I need ETC or anything. No such thing. Directly go into the boss and that's it. Okay, they remove the ETC entirely. Okay, next one. This is the Genesis mission pass over here. Okay, so this is the normal Genesis mission, and this is the pass. This pass costs 30k, alright, to unlock. and it will basically give you 3 times, right, the dark traces over there, and it basically reduced it from 11 weeks to 4 weeks, everybody. You just need to pay 30k. And for the bosses, you can go up to 6 players, everybody. 6 players. It's insane. From 2 to 6 players. But if you go over 2 or more players, the final damage will be reduced by 50% over there. Okay, and you can see that there is this is the extra one, and these are the bosses, and this is basically the buff. So this buff over here will be activated when you are entering the boss as well, right? When you're challenging your boss, this buff will be added for weapon attack, magic attack plus 20, all stat plus 20. We got a boss and IED over there, right? Plus 10%. Max HP MP plus 1000 and an arcane force of 150, everybody. This is insane. And when you complete it, you'll be able to get a very nice Genesis weapon soul over here. This soul is a confirm, right? Confirm weapon or magic attack 3%. Okay, it's a confirm one. It's guaranteed. You can select from either the bosses over here, right? Magnus, Su, Damien, Lucid, Will, Hila, and Dunkel. Right? You select either one of them for the soul. Okay, it's absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna activate the pass to see how it looks like over here. Okay, this is the Genesis weapon that you guys will be getting. Okay, and see how it pass is a cash item over here. Once you activate the pass, it will tell you which character you want to use it on. Only one character, right? You want to use it on another character, buy another pass. Okay, so this is activated over here. Okay, so once it's activated, it tells you that okay, you have this one. You can see that there's a pass icon over there. You can see that is 3x. Okay, and it for bosses and above that allows you to do 6-man. You can see that's the pass. That is as also the buff over there. So this actually reduces the liberation mission by an insane lot. Imagine you can go with 3 more than 2 characters over there, 2 players, 6-man party going in, bro. This is gonna be crazy, everybody. And for 6-man and above is for Su and Lotus and above to take note. Yeah, it's gonna be absolutely insane. Boss changes. Last time when you enter into Root Abyss or as well as Hila, you need to go through a long way of killing mobs. Now you directly enter okay, just go in. It will directly allow you to enter to the boss itself. Okay, you don't need to go into the killing mobs and everything. Right, directly enter to the boss itself, which is actually super good. Now, world integrated boss over here, everybody. So this is a cross-world bossing. Cross-world bossing is now able to enter for players 200 and above. Previously it was 260, and they added more bosses. Basically, Lotus or Su and above, you'll be able to enter. For hard mode and extreme mode and above, you'll be able to enter over here. You can see that in this map, there is a lot of portals over here. Look at that. Wow. Look at all these portals over here. You got Su over here, right? You got Black Mage, and you got Damien over here, and you got all this Seren. You got... oh, I'm bad. I went in. You got Dusk over there, right? Gloom over here. Got Baldric, Slime, Will, right? Dunko, and all these bosses over here. Look at that. Jin Hila as well. All these bosses will be able for cross-world bossing, right? So it's super good for players that are wanting to do cross-world bossing. All of this over here, you can see. These are all the bosses that you can actually cross-world boss, right? All this you can cross-world boss. All the modes over here, as you can see, right? Which is actually super good for new players. And you want to carry someone another world, cross-world, absolutely amazing. This is good shit. And now we have the UI improvements over here. This is the brand new UI, as we know, right? But there are some improvements to this new UI itself, okay? So there's a storage feature over here. So you can basically access your storage on your inventory directly. You don't need to go to like here and go to the storage. No, don't need to, right? This is directly a storage over here. And they also added a boss reward. The boss reward is actually the cross-world bossing. All the rewards will be over here. You can redeem all of that in just a click of a button. Alright, so this is actually really good. Now, item improvements, the long-awaited one. So remember when you're bossing, right? You gotta use the 2 of this potion over here. You got ID, boss, or whatever, right? Then you cannot even use a wealth potion, okay? Because it just don't allow you to use so. But now, You can, everybody. Yes, you can use drop rate over here, right? It's super good. Okay, it's super good. And also there's one thing that has been changed over here, which is the spirit pendant. The spirit pendant, there's no more prepared spirit pendant. No more 10, 20, 30, you need to wait for it. No, it's directly 30%. Right? It's going to be directly a not permanent. It's directly a prepared spirit pendant over here, everybody. Okay, so that is the changes over here. Now there's the new cash item called the freestyle coupon. Okay, you can see that there's a bundle. There's an individual of 5.5k NX. Okay, this freestyle coupon allows you to change the gender, right? Directly from a gender restricted item to no gender restricted. So let's just say this is a female hat and this is a male hat over here, everybody. So this female hat over here, I can just use this and then it will change to a gender restricted removal, right? I can use it on my beta and alpha. So my alpha is a male character. I can use this on my alpha now after I use the freestyle coupon over there. Look at that. Insane, everybody. So basically it unifies your cash items over here to no genders directly. There's no like male or female, nothing. Just buy this and you can change your gender directly over here. Right? You can equip it on both male and female. The 0, bro, this is absolutely amazing. My god, look at this. Wow, amazing. Another insane technology over here, everybody. Mobile to PC. Yes, you can play MapleStory PC on mobile, but it's a remote desktop version. Okay, so you still have to basically launch the game in the PC itself, and you just use an app to remote in, right? Which is in KMS is actually Nixon plug is the launcher over there. So actually they sync it up. So you just it's an official remote desktop. No more getting banned on using third-party remote desktop. Official remote desktop. This is basically allowing you to basically do your dailies, do event check-ins in case you missed it. You want to go to VIP sauna, etc. Right? You can just do simple stuff. Now, I don't know how they're gonna counter lie detectors over here in KMS, but hey, this is some next level type beat, my guy. Holy shit. First, we got Mac OS support, and now we got mobile to PC. Woo! Insane, bro. Insane, man. Kim Jang-suk is crazy, my god. This is absolutely the insane technology over here. Now, let's take a look at the events over here. But there's some insane events going on over here. So first of all, we took a look at the Hyper Burning Max. 1+4 levels up to 260. We got the Burning Beyond. Level 270, 1+1. Insane. We got the item burning over here as well, everybody. Alright, these are some insane events over here, and we'll take a look at the Burning Beyond. Burning Beyond is a brand new extension over here. Alright, so for players that are 260 and want to reach 270, this is Burning Beyond. And look at that, that is each level they give you the items over there. I think they need to improve a little bit more on the items, but you guys a title over there. Okay, it gives all stat plus 30, weapon attack, magic attack plus 30. We got a boss damage of 20%. We got IED of 20%, max HP MP 1500, 20% EXP over there. We got arcane and authentic force 100. It lasts for 60 days. This is the Burning Beyond over here. Alright, this is when you reach level 270, give you a greater boost. Now, let's take a look at the main event. Twilight Eve Festival over here. This is going to main summer event over here, as you can see. Look at all this. Okay, this is the individual event. Okay, so there's an individual, there's a worldwide. They're trying to make this like how remember Black Mage up there where you collect desires, you know, fight Black Mage and everything over there. They're trying to make it something like that. Okay, so there is going to be a worldwide event where you collect the Sands of Time. Okay, this entire event evolves around the story of Grandis, right? The third transcendent, which is named as Chrononica, which have never been released before. So this is going to be the first time that they're going to release this story over here as an event base. Okay, so it's going to be really interesting. So this individual event, as you can see over here, is just check in. Just click check in, you will get the rewards already directly. And they actually timed it very nicely according to the update patches. So when there is an update patch, right, that specific update patch will be able to get really good rewards over there. So the event lasts like 3 months time. Now this is the worldwide event. As you can see, the top part is the progression of the Sands of Time. Okay, so how does the worldwide event work is that you can see at the bottom orange part is the participating gift. The top left is the weekly mission where you kill 10k mobs 10 times. Alright, and there's some bosses over there as well. You're gonna clear some bosses. Right side over there is basically the temp stats. Okay, you have some of the missions in order to basically get the benefits, and if you do not hit that mission, it will basically unlock the buff, the temp stat buff at a specific date. Right, there are some really good buffs over there. Right, this time, right, there are some like increasing epic dungeon exp over there, so it's gonna be really insane. So don't worry, if you don't want to do the missions at all, they will unlock at the date itself, right, which is actually really good, and some super insanely good rewards over here, okay, which is really good. Now let's take a look at Challengers World Season 2. This is insane, bro. Challengers World, right, they increase it up to 75,000 over here, right, and it is insane. You get up to easy Carling mission, but with this insane tier, right, they're gonna give some insane rewards to hit it. So this is basically the temp stat buff, right? Existing one, the bottom one is the new one, which basically gives you an extra 10% of summon duration, extra 5% of cooldown reduction, and the guild contribution acquisition has been doubled. And this is for the regular one. And if you manage to get into diamond rank in Challengers World, right? Diamond rank in Challengers World, you'll be able to get this. Okay, extra stat over here. You can see the weapon attack is now 50. And you got boss damage, normal monster damage, you got 150% normal monster, 70% boss damage, 70% IED over here, and extra stat over there is insane. And two more extra stat over there, which is the 20% item and as well as meso. Is insane, my guy. And with all this, if you hit diamond, you only get this, yeah. And this is the brand new enhancement. Okay, it's only available in Challengers World. So basically, this gives you a more boosted stat. Okay, Challengers World exclusive over here. This item over here, you can enhance it. And as you can see, there are like some currencies over down there, right? And you can see there's a legendary tier, and there's a part 12, and look at all the stats, like insane. 116 weapon attack, 40% strength. Oh, this is crazy. So there are a total of 5 different ranks. Okay, you can roll it 3 times daily. Okay, so that is basically this item. For now, we only know about this information. So hopefully we get more information in next week, alright, for the update and Tespia. Now, then, we're also gonna have this, the Challengers Pass. This Challenger Pass gives you like extra rewards, okay? And look at that, all these rewards over there depending on the Challengers Pass level. And there's some points over there. And then there is a buff that adds 200% normal monster damage, 20% EXP over there. Wow, this is insane, bro. Damn, that's the Challengers Pass over there. And now this is the reward over here. They bump up the reward, everybody. They're giving out unique additional potential scroll 100% for items level 200 and below, everybody. Karma unique additional potential scroll, bro. This is insane, my guy. Holy shit. And they're also gonna have all these rewards over here, everybody. Right, 400 union levels. You're gonna got a potion over there. You got 2 legendary karma scroll over here, right, for level 200 and below, 100%. You got 60, alright, airport scrolls, airport cubes over there. We got 70 black cubes over there. We got soda, we got 13, and soda fragments, 600 of them. Wow, that is insane, man. That's why they actually bump it up to Carling tier. That's Challengers World Season 2. Insane. There's also a new level 60 content over here for tutorial. Right, this is a super tutorial for players that are level 60 and above. Okay, and they actually go into this tutorial to understand more about the game. Okay, for players that are like already know the game, you don't have to do this. There's no like extra rewards for you, extra beneficial rewards for you to do this. Alright, so this is only for focusing on the new players. They are going in all in for the new players. New players will go all in on this, understanding how to actually play the game, right, in this super tutorial over here. Right? It's really good to actually see them adding in this tutorial because a lot of new players might be thinking, hey, how do I do this? What is this? What is Hexa? What is V Matrix? And how do you Star Force and everything? This is the tutorial for you, and it gives you like rewards to actually help you within your growth as well, which is super good. Alright, that's basically it for this video. Alright, and there is also a permanent PC cafe that is opening in Seoul. It's a fully Maple themed PC cafe. Hopefully one day I'll be able to visit and show you guys how it looks like. Oh my god, this is gonna be so insane. And this is basically the entire lineup of the Ascent update over here, everybody. Right, absolutely amazing update, absolutely amazing showcase as well, right? A very positive review of from players that are receiving over here in this update. As you can see, this lineup over here, right? All this new job, quality of life changes, the Genesis pass over here, and as well as the new skill core, right? Ascent Skill, and as well as the new boss. All this very insanely good event. They listen to all the players over here and they actually improve it. This is like the god update, my guy. Right? A lot of players are super happy about it, and a lot of players are coming back as well. Alright, this is an absolutely amazing update. Lin is absolutely insane, right? I can't wait to play it in the official server, everybody. Right now we're still in the test server, as you can see. Right, this job over here is just crazy, right? Yeah, absolutely amazing. Alright, so that's basically it for this video. Hope you guys get some insights over here, and as always, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, stay awesome everybody, stay safe, and bye bye.